This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. You look at the Cavaliers.
And it's just the nature of their rivalry. Both teams will look to start fast, and each one trying to seize control of the tempo early.
And part of it is they know each other so well. The team that executes best is likely going to come away with the W.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Now here's Garland. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. From deep, Mobley hits the trifecta.
Well, you see the confidence from Evan Mobley right now, ready to shoot as soon as he touches the basketball.
The kick out to White. Three-pointer. Mobley grabs the board. Outside Mitchell. Out to the wing. Here's Garland. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
Turner for 3. Knocks down the long J.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We talked about Kevin Durant and what his plan is for trying to contain him, and Coach said, quote, "We don't want him to get into a rhythm. That's when he's most dangerous." I told our guys to get up in his airspace and make him feel the pressure. An aggressive approach, but certainly a wise one when it comes to a player like KD. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Garland has clearly added some muscle over the years. He's looking more and more comfortable working through contact.
Pass to Turner. Durant with it. Misses the 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, B.A.? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
Just 3 to shoot. And Allen gets it to go.
Jared Allen simply getting more and more comfortable. How about the rise and fire and the catch and shoot? Okay.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
There's a screen by Turner. To the middle. Tipped. Pass to Durant. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Cavaliers lead by 3. Outside Garland.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Allen a screen. Garland no good. The Celtics on offense. Pass to Durant. Here's Hauser. From deep, here's Doncic. He drops it from range. Doncic has got 5 points.
Man, that is ridiculous range from Luka Doncic. Yes, step across half-court line, I'm in my range.
Cleveland again missing.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
A 3, Durant. And the Celtics another 3.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Doris, it's hard to pick one, but Derek White is in the running for best defensive guard.
It's so true, and what Derek White does perhaps better than any other guard is block shots. When we talk about top arm ball defenders, he's also on that list. You want to talk about somebody who can get in the passing lane and be disruptive. He's on that list. Truly can do it all.
Team foul. Celtics substitution.
52 seconds left to play in the first. Doncic with the bucket.
I just love the ball move.
Here's Garland. Okoro outside. Drains the triple.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense.
And the bucket is good.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Garland scanning the floor. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. And he makes it on the layup. He's got 6.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Boston shooting their first free throw of the night here. Cavaliers trail by 5. Mitchell with the ball. He's scoreless. Outside Garland. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Well, it's been... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Horford. For 3, Durant. The rebound by Allen.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Now here's Durant. 5 points in the game. Pass to Horford. Back to Durant. He got it! KD right over him!
Contesting Kevin Durant's shot is so hard because his release point is so high.
And here's Mitchell. Garland for 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Garland's got 12.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
There are very few guys who can match the athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. How quickly does he get off his feet?
Pass to Durant. Down low. Ooh, the defense just making it easy for Durant.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, you allow him a path to the cup, look out.
Now Garland. 12 points for him. Mobley up top. And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris, so agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
Now here's Mitchell, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Floats one up, and that one's good. Whitmore, 7 points in the game.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
2 minutes.
Outside for Mitchell. Jacks up a three, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Pure from three-point range.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
The three from Okoro. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Boston leading by 3. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Mobley. All by himself. And finished off by Garland.
Darius Garland clearly in a groove, and his teammates just rely on him to get great production.
Screen by Horford. Durant for 3. That's off target. Now 6 for 10. In transition, here they come. And Mobley throws it down.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now here's Hayward. No points so far. Count that bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A big group substitution here for Boston. And so Porter will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of this game. Good work defensively by White. The Celtics with the lead. White on the wing. Takes a three. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. White's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Porter. Outside Strus. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
4-3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Boston, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
And to me, that's all started by the defense of Al Horford. This guy anticipates on the defensive end as well as anyone in the NBA.
Now here's Mobley. Mobley on a screen. Porter from outside. It's hauled in by White. Boston leading by 4. Doncic outside. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
We know that Luka's a 3-level scorer. He's elite from any range. That time he goes to the midi.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Cavaliers trail by 6. And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, B.A., if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that. If you find the defense sleeping, Miles Turner has the length and athleticism to make that look easy.
From deep, Mobley. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Mobley's got 10.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Doncic. 9 points in the game. Up top, Horford. Out left to the wing. Turner for 3. Second chance shot. Six on the shot clock. To the inside. White can't hit.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
The 3 from Okoro. The rebound, Celtics. White on the wing. The 3. They get it again. Pass to Turner. Good D by Mobley. The Cavs trailing. Outside Garland. Out to Mobley for the lead. Doesn't fall. Now 4 for 6.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Doncic. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
Well, there's a mix of touch and power that Luka Doncic brings to the game. You can't take him lightly when he touches the paint.
Pass to Okoro.
2 minutes.
And here's Mitchell. Now Hunter, the 3 ball. To the paint. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Boston making a switch here. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Allen a screen. Shot clock at 5. Oh, stolen by Turner. They're running, and he's going for the oop here.
Yet another monster night for Kevin Durant, one of the best scoring forwards in the history of the game.
Outside Garland. Of course, when we talk about young guards, few better than Darius Garland. What makes him great?
I think a few things, but I would start with the fact that he's a 3-level scorer. Knocks down the 3 with consistency, can get to his in-between, but also creative at the rim. The other thing I love, Brian, is that he defends with great intensity.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift. Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Garland. He's got 16. And Doris, you think about the advantage for Jared Allen with that 7'6" wingspan.
B.A., this guy is a massive presence in the paint. He's got length, he's got intellect, and he's got incredible anticipation and timing. The other thing is he can absolutely step out on the perimeter and keep a ball handler in front. He is a special defender.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. Pass to Turner. Doncic outside. Inside. And then Turner with the dunk.
This team looks so focused out there trying to increase their lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Outside Durant. Launches a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
They are just making mistake after mistake this quarter, handing over 9 points to the opponent. Not good.
Here's Pritchard. Back to Doncic. Pass to Pritchard. 2 on the clock. Oh, rejected by Allen. And so it's the Boston Celtics ending the quarter up 10. Really.
The Celtics, 54.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Celtics lead by 10. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Doncic. Screen by Durant. The rebound by Garland.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Driving to the basket. And here's Mitchell. Outside Garland. Allen a screen. Fires the three. Doesn't go in. Third miss out of 9 shots.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Mobley. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Celtics in possession here. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Down low. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Mitchell. Garland for 3. Can't get it to fall. 6 for 10 now. Whitmore goes in. Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
Here's Whitmore outside. Nails it from 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Outside Mitchell. Out to Garland. This one for 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Garland's got 19 points.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Pass to Allen. From deep, Mitchell. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Boy, if you let Donovan Mitchell get comfortable shooting the basketball, you're in for a tough night. That's an easy catch and shoot.
Now here's Whitmore. Here's Pritchard. Durant with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Now here's Durant. And here's Doncic outside. He's rebounded by Okoro. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. And Cleveland making a change here.
Number 12.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
And Mitchell with the slam.
A guy many call a walking bucket, and Donovan Mitchell knows how to find those needed points.
And it's Doncic missing. Now the Cavaliers with it. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And the shot is good by Garland.
How about Darius Garland? He's young, but he is fearless, folks.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his third foul so far. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Here's White. Doncic right side. Pass to Whitmore. Doncic with it. Guarded by Garland. Pulls up. The rebound by Allen. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. To the paint. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Wow, Miles Turner understanding it's my time because it's big time.
Here's Garland. Whitmore defending. And the shot is good by Garland.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group. He has been taking and making big shots for a long time. Luka Doncic with the delivery.
Knocked loose. Turner with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Durant for three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Now the Cavaliers with it. They're on a 13-4 run. On the wing, Mitchell. Money. And that one brings them within one.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Outside Durant. Back to Doncic. Screen by Durant. Doncic, no good. And so it's Mobley with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mitchell on the run. Count it.
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Here's Doncic. Good!
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
You know, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
Down one with just enough time for a couple passes and a shot. We'll see what they can do.
Mitchell into the lane. Shoots over White. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so it's Boston who scrapes by with the win. And this was an emotional win.